Time for more doing stuff.
That's my favorite game.
I'm gonna save.
You should probably do that.
Probably should. The music here is crazy, by the way.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Leave this for now. It seems running pretty well. My mom says it's running better, which is probably the weirdest gauge anyone's ever used to determine how effective their stream is.
My mom says my internet stream's running better. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks for watching, Mom. I love you.
Primary East Park.
Happy day after Valentine's Day. Did everyone have a fun relationship time?
What does that say?
Alcadius, I kind of have homework that is due today for Psychology 240 I haven't done yet.
Oops.
Do you have a... It's still Saturday there, right?
Vasco.
Time isn't that weird.
Look where I am right now.
What?
It's a place.
There's some gold boxes, though.
There's like nothing to hide behind here.
The California Nevercrawler. You see that? It's a California Nevercrawler.
Oh my god, it is a California Nevercrawler.
Hello, Turret Mackenzie.
There it is.
I mean, the trick with them just seems to be finding a time when you can shoot them. The weird thing, though, was the first time we came here, you are on grenades.
I know.
Just so you know.
I know. I want to kill it.
Okay, just making sure. The first time we came here and tried to do this, like, I was having the same problem we had with the other turret guys, which was, like, couldn't damage them when they were blocking. Earlier, when I actually beat that room, I was just kind of fucking shooting them, and it was just working.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know what that means. Like, if you're a high enough level, can you just ignore their, like, invincibility plating or something?
I don't understand how it works at all. Who's targeting who right now? So he's targeting he's targeting
Wait,
Vacheron.
go back. What was that guy called?
Never trigger happy. Perfect.
That's lovely.
Perfect. Ugh, there he is.
Interesting strategy.
Well, he's targeting Vacheron, and Vacheron has the lowest health, so I wanted to stun him and keep him from doing that.
Look at them stairs. All up in your business.
Ah! So close. Who's frozen?
Bad guy. He threw a stun grenade at him.
No, Zephyr is frozen. I can't do a tri-attack. That's an interesting development.
That happened. Who's using an ice attack?
I don't know.
Didn't see that happen. Did you notice that happen?
I did not.
My mom asks, how was Valentine's Day for me, you, and the professor?
It was good. The professor and I... Well, the professor had work, first of all, obviously. So she wasn't home until like 4. But then we went to an Asian market, and we got ourselves some sushi and conditioned critical.
And conditioned critical, right. That happened yesterday, by the way. It's just a coincidence that it's happening simultaneously.
Oh!
God damn it. That would have been so awesome.
Robbed.
That would have been so good.
So, yeah, we got some sushi-grade salmon and some imitation crab and some rice and made ourselves some sushi, and it was great. Nice. And we're also going out to dinner on Sunday. Yeah,
I mean, you guys did, in fact, make those plans that you mentioned during Strong Week for... like a reservation at a restaurant.
Yep.
And then you found out... what exactly did they tell you?
So they called me to confirm my reservation. And I was like, yeah, totally, I'll be there. No probs. And I was like, oh, just to let you know, it's a set menu at $75 per person. I was like, okay, thanks. And the professor came home and was like, and she was like, yeah, we're not doing that.
I can't... Like, I honestly can't think of a circumstance that would ever compel me to spend $75 on a single meal.
I considered it for a hot second because the menu looked really good, but then I was like, no.
Just like, I'm just not wired that way.
Yeah.
Like...
No, don't close.
You might blow him up anyway. No, now he's following the rules. I don't understand this. Just a heads up, you're starting to run low on these grenades.
Yeah, I know. Eh. I'm safe.
Wait, before, were you the one who stunned Zephyr?
No.
That doesn't happen, right? That's not a real thing.
No, you can't do that. It was someone else. For sure someone else. I don't even know what to do now. I mean,
Why are you glowing blue? You're not stunned.
Who's glowing blue, Leanne?
No, Zephyr was.
Oh, that's weird.
Like when you were like choosing your attack direction thing. My Valentine's Day was not terribly... Well, that's not true. Uneventful would be a lie.
Okay.
Because, you know, I had work because I'm working now. That's exciting.
Right, job.
Wow, that sucked.
Yeah, that was not fun.
That sucked for you.
Yep.
So, like, you know, it was just a fairly typical work day. until one of my coworkers just like informed us like, oh, my client's showing up at the office today, which is unusual because we have like we have a policy where we need like most of our communication to be done in writing, so there's a record of it because there's a lot of communicating back and forth between like creative types and businesses and stuff.
Right.
So, like at one point he's just like, oh, so my client is just coming here now, which apparently has happened like twice ever.
All right.
And so like he just like shows up at one point, and well, the most fantastic part is that this client is for a company. I won't name the company, although I don't think I actually remember the proper name of the company.
Okay.
But like, it is a company that makes a product that could be called a poop stool. And so like, this client is sort of the poop stool client, and he shows up, and like from all accounts from the guy who's client it is, like the guy who deals with him, like this guy's like super serious. Like he doesn't want the video we're working on to be like terribly funny or anything. Right. He's made that clear. So like we're all kind of expecting like a business guy, and this like dude comes in like board shorts.
Oh my god.
And like cracking jokes and shit. And he came with like just like a big box from Porto's, which I assume you know Porto's.
I've heard of it.
For those who don't, it's like a Cuban like restaurant / bakery, I believe, is specifically what it is.
Pretty popular. Pretty
yeah,
famous.
it's really big around here. Anyone who's ever been says great things. I've never actually been. This guy just like comes and he's like, "Hey, I got you something." He just like leaves it there, and then like all of a sudden he just sort of at one point in the conversation he's like, the parking meter, and just leaves.
And never comes back.
Right, but the thing after he leaves, we sort of checked the thing he left us, and it was an entire chocolate cake, like a really nice, fancy chocolate cake that had like the name of our company like iced really nicely onto it.
That's crazy.
And it was just like, so like for Valentine's Day, the poop stool guy came and gave us a fancy chocolate cake for free. That was my Valentine's Day.
Oh, I thought that might happen. I tried to angle it.
When I came home, like, I didn't have any set plans for yesterday, so like, I sort of just went home and played Hearthstone for a couple hours, which is less exciting. But I had my best Hearthstone arena run so far, which was a really unimpressive 4 wins.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And the best part was it's with the second worst deck I think I've ever seen in Hearthstone. So, that's
not what I wanted to target.
Arcadius agrees with me that he would not spend $75 on anything that's going to be gone in 30 minutes. Now, I would like to ask for a clarification on behalf of Arcadius. Does that include experiences?
Yeah.
Because for me, that's a case-by-case thing. Some experiences are worth a large amount of money.
However, I would like to point out that eating a really impressively made meal is an experience.
It is, but like, it's so much more ephemeral. It's just done. And like I just don't typically like fancy food to begin with. So like that concept is like inherently very unappealing to me, to spend that much money on food. For a second I thought you picked up an item called fabric soup.
Fabric soup?
I was gonna be super confused.
Just what I've always wanted.
So remind us of the tech, if you can remember. You see that like gateway that we entered from, that weird stylized archway?
Yeah.
Has that been in a lot of places, or was that only in like the Basilica? Because I only remember it from the Basilica. Yeah. I wasn't sure if I was just like not remembering that correctly.
I think you're right. Go for
guns,
it, Zephyr.
Do it. Shoot your guns. Look at all that lens flare. It's like, oh man, imagine a J.J. Abrams version of the Residence of Fate movie.
Oh my god, the best thing ever. Though he did apologize for his lens flares. Did you hear about that?
No, what did he say about the lens flares?
He said there were too many lens flares in Star Trek 2, and he took some of them out for the DVD.
He literally changed.
Yep.
He George Lucased it? Well, he's the perfect candidate to write Star Wars then. Like, how often in the history of time has that actually happened, that someone has, like, removed something from the DVD version?
I couldn't tell
Like,
you.
the only one I can really think of is Star Wars.
Yeah.
So, like, somehow that seems weirdly appropriate.
There's, like, too many people targeting too many people right now. I really want to go with Zephyr, but that, like, leaves me the most awkward triangle situation.
Let's see. You've got, like, a reasonable amount of hero gauge buffer, but it can disappear pretty quickly.
Yeah.
None of these guys is actually particularly close to dying. Huh?
Everyone is after Zephyr right now, which is a problem. I think I have to do this.
Which one are you going to target? The fat guy?
Start with the fat guy,
Yeah.
and then go to this guy.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Kind of hard to say. Shoot him! Shoot her!
Come on.
That targeting system, eh?
Hey!
Hey, nicely done. That kind of worked. Remember not to shoot the golden box, because you can do that for some reason. Weird game mechanics.
I'm gonna do this.
Why would you ever want to do that?
I don't shoot the box?
Yeah.
I could not tell you.
Like, I can
really
understand wanting to shoot out, like, the walls. Because, like, there have been cases where it's like, this is just, like, getting in my way. But, like, why would you ever want to shoot the box? It just seems so unnecessary.
I don't know.
Oh, you must have just missed Leanne. That sucks.
Yeah, but at least now it resets.
What resets? Oh, the triangle.
The triangle. Oh, and Zephyr's frozen now.
That's just what you wanted.
Just what I've always,
you were just telling me.
Always.
You were like, Vasco, at least that resets the thing. And also, I wish that Zephyr was frozen right now. And then you got everything you ever wanted in a rocket can.
Everything I've ever wanted. Yep. I'm just gonna throw these at all the dudes.
That is one thing you could do with those.
Gonna throw them all at all the dudes and hope that that helps in some. Oh, okay, good.
Wow.
And I've lost now because Icicle and this guy and
because Icicle and this guy. You do raise a certain point.
Power that makes the laws.
It is power that makes the laws. You're correct. I checked it on Wikipedia.
So now I'm gonna do
between
this.
things that happen.
Sure, why not? The best one.
Yeah, the super good power grenades that we accidentally discovered.
Oh, I don't have a thing, so it doesn't even matter.
I thought you did. You just had a fraction.
Retry!
Oh man, we are just burning through these couple $100 for the many, many tries.
Alright, so I think this strategy was good of doing this. So we're going to start with that.
It's so like lively and like almost jaunty. It's such like a weird choice for such like an extremely lethal place.
Yeah, it is.
Like we've had some like kind of metal like music for some locations, even if it was still on the jazz spectrum. But like for this, you know, this is where I would really expect some like intensity. And nope. We got like burning out down. It like seems like something you would hear in like a weird 80s movie. Or like a 90s cartoon.
Yeah, I could see that.
Or maybe even like it as like a chiptune song in like an SNES game. It's like kind of like the same era as a 90s cartoon, but as a video game.
Where's my direct kill? Come on. There it is. Oh, he's closed now. So it seems like when they're closed, you do damage to their body. And when they're open, you do damage to their limb.
But somehow it seems like when they're closed, maybe when they're closed you can't scratch damage them at all. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you can still deal direct damage to the body when it's closed.
I don't even know.
It's the only thing that I can really cobble together that makes any sense.
I'm gonna do this.
We got a couple of comments suddenly. I don't know if that's like some weird lag thing from the stream. I'm no longer able to discern this.
Yeah, fuck it.
So Alcadia says he added to his previous comment, he's just a really cheap person, which I can't really comment on.
That's fine.
I know that I am kind of a cheap person. I don't really like cut corners on a lot of stuff, but I'm like pretty disciplined about spending money on things that I don't deem important. However, I will randomly spend money on food. It's just I don't like fancy food, so like I'll spend money on like fast food. And, like, to me, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like, I just have a different take on it than most people. That much I know.
Gun sim, leveled up. And guns.
Yes, and then my mom agrees that she would not want to spend $75 on...
it's too much goddamn money.
It's a lot.
Leave my Vacheron alone.
I know my sister is sometimes... My sister's done, like, just a lot of crazy stuff because she has, like, Microsoft money and can just do whatever she wants.
His sister.
But like I know she's talked about like some like crazy restaurants she's eaten at and stuff, and like some of it I'm just like, nope. That's fine. You have that.
Thank you. No, don't close.
Don't ding dong, you asshole.
Don't ding dong, you asshole. Give me That
I'm
guy.
not sure this is going to go well.
I got a bezel.
That went okay.
I got a bezel. You know, like
Still
a
not,
bezel.
I'm still not sure I would call it well. Oh, he recovered that scratch damage. Oh, well,
There it
that
is.
happened.
There it is.
Man, I'm so looking forward to new Top Gear. Top Gear just started up again.
It's been great. I've been enjoying it.
Yeah, did you watch the second one?
Did I watch the second one? What happened?
I don't know. I'm asking you because I haven't seen it yet.
I think I watched.
I mean, it hasn't aired here yet.
Yeah, I
because
think I
it would
watched
have been
it.
like this week, I guess. Like the first one was like the mustaches and the weird cop
Oh
thing.
my god, it's so good.
So strange though. I really don't know what inspired that.
It's crazy that they had the amount of money to afford all those things.
That show is just such an anomaly. Like, isn't it like just the single most watched TV show
On
in
the
existence?
planet. Yep.
So like, it sort of justifies a budget. And if you think about it,
But
it's
it's
a
also-
relatively low budget show overall.
But it's also the BBC. They have no money.
I mean, that is true.
Like, it's much harder to get a high budget show on the BBC because, like, you know, stuff.
Right.
So
I mean, just fucking look at Doctor Who.
yeah, I know. Like that
it's
show
doing
is.
extremely well, and it's still like just
Well, it's apparently not doing that well in England.
England. Oh God, that reminds me. I heard the saddest thing
Oh
this
no!
week.
What?
Um, so like one of my favorite games in the last couple years has been Zero Escape, which is like a 3DS game.
Okay.
It's like a puzzle, like escape the room sort of thing. It's basically a combination of those like escape the room flash games that I used to play a bunch of in college and the movie Saw.
Okay.
It's fucking awesome. It's some of the best storytelling I've ever seen in video games. It's amazing. It's just the best. I love that game and its weird prequel that isn't quite the same thing. And like the second game makes it very clear it's meant to be a trilogy. Like they very clearly establish that the events of the second game are tied to something else, and that a third game is coming, and that's supposed to be like wrap up some of the lingering details.
Okay.
The company that did it announced today that the game is very popular in the West, but not profitable in Japan, so the game is on indefinite hiatus.
Oh no!
I want them to like kickstart it, and then I will just like all of my new money I will just put towards the game, just all of it. Like it's very important that this game be made.
Have I played Zero Escape? I don't even know if I've seen anything of Zero Escape at all.
Probably not. I mean, it's a 3DS game.
Yeah.
I don't know what fucking hardware you need to capture that shit. It's very specific. Like, you can emulate it, but that's, like, kind of awkward. Like, it causes weird logistical problems. Hit him.
There it is.
That was awesome. Nice save.
Wall for the win!
I love that it works
She's the
as
only
both
person I
wall
have a
and
thing
long.
So what am I doing here, guys? What's the haps? What's the plan?
Are there any games coming out this year that you're excited about?
I mean, I'm really fucking excited for Titanfall. Holy shit!
Yeah.
I got into
Sort
the
of
beta,
news.
you guys. It's the most amazing game.
I love you posted to Facebook something like, how have I not heard of this game? And I really wanted to post something like kind of insulting, be like, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of just embarrassed.
I mean, the thing is that, like, I'd heard of it, but I hadn't really heard of it. You know what I mean? Like, I'd heard
Yeah.
Titanfall. Oh my god, you guys, it's a game. And I'm like, alright, whatever. I just haven't been paying attention. It, like, turned out to be a really sweet game.
Yeah.
What do I do? I have to concentrate here for a second.
Alright.
So
it's
Leanne is fine.
3 guys left? Or is there another one hiding
Zephyr
someplace?
is
There is
okay.
another.
Vacheron is in trouble. So this guy is targeting Vacheron. Do this.
You wanna go upstairs?
Do this, actually.
That would be a really weird triangle. And by weird, I mostly mean terrible.
Mostly
mean terrible.
I mean, it's all going to be terrible no matter what I do. Yeah, I'm going to put him behind this wall right here.
Katie says it was like for the .hack/link game, except it didn't do well in America, so they didn't release it in English. Yeah, I mean, I experienced those problems with the fucking
Did you
Ace
see what
Attorney
just
series as
happened?
well. Kind of. You clipped the wall.
I clipped the wall and then fell over it. So it, like, still accomplished what I was after, but it was not
It
great.
was kind of stupid. But like, I mean, like Ace Attorney 5 took a little while to come out in America. Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright has been out for like a year and a half or something in Japan already, and it's still not out here. And they announced a date for it to come out in Europe and not North America. And it's making me really upset because I want it really bad.
It's weird.
Plus, there's the spin-off games. The first one they did bring over. I think it took them a while. I wasn't following as closely when that happened. But they made a sequel, and I really liked the first Edgeworth game, and then they made a second one, and they're just like, nah, we're not bringing that to America. Fuck you. Nicely done.
Airborne. It's gonna be so close. I just need a bezel. I just need one bezel.
Can you do it?
See, the thing is stuck open, and so I can't hit it and get that one bezel that I need. So there's
right,
literally...
because it's gonna hit the limb.
Yeah. Like, maybe this guy?
Is it even possible, then? I'm not sure you're in a position where you can do this.
Do this. Hope that... Ah!
Ugh, it sucks.
And she's frozen now.
What is doing that?
I don't even know.
Like, nothing seems to be using, like, a freeze attribute.
There it is.
This is just the beginning.
Is that your second save of this run?
It was.
You just need a third one, that's all.
Oh my god.
It's pretty impressive. I'm quite impressed with how far you got there.
Ugh.
This room does not seem easy. I'm telling you, it's those fucking turrets. The turrets make all the difference.
That's the thing, I'm trying to kill the turrets, and the turrets, like...
It's really hard to do. That's the thing about the turrets that makes them suck.
Yeah.
Like, that's the problem.
Scratch damage full, that's what I wanted.
That's what she said.
I'm, like, almost tempted to just do...
What would you do as a follow-up to that?
Cross with Zephyr.
Oh my god. That might work. Fucking try it. It costs $100 if we fuck it up. I don't care.
Scratch damage full would have been the most perfect thing.
It would have been quite good. Now the trick is, which one do you target first? Because like you could break off some of that scratch damage there, but
that
then
one for sure. It'll die.
Right, but if you did it the other way, you would have a pretty good shot of being able to do both things. If you start with this one, you almost certainly lose all
I
that
think it's
scratch
gonna
damage.
close or something. I just want to hit it.
All right.
I have to land.
Oh my
like,
god,
what
that's
is it?
terrible. I better kill it, because otherwise it's gonna be awkward.
Here it is. Here it is.
Okay, good.
Direct kill.
Is that Hawkeye?
No, it wasn't Hawkeye. It was
Okay.
direct kill. Hawkeye. Yes.
That's awesome.
That was perfect.
Wait, does Hawkeye auto kill those? Is that the way it works?
Yeah, that's the way that works.
Oh.
The wall did absolutely
does
nothing.
make
They
sense.
shot right through it. I don't understand.
Well, remember, if you're standing next to the wall, you can shoot through the gap in it. So that's what they're doing right now.
Oh my god, that's so terrible.
It's fucking annoying. Arcadia says third time's the charm, so he's rooting for us.
Thanks, Alcadius. I mean, Leon's frozen now, so I'm not in a great position, and everyone is... I really need to get over this wall here.
No, just try tag.
Oh, I lost 2 points. I thought it stopped.
You were gonna be fucked. There was no way you were gonna keep.
It's
like,
fine. I think... Who's targeting Leanne? This guy.
I can't go
Oh,
for
two
that.
people are frozen right now.
Yes, two people are in fact currently frozen. After all this time, I'm still kind of confused about how it's happening. It's making me feel really
Someone's
stupid.
using a bullet, I guess. What's
I
happening?
guess it's these. Is it the bad guys?
Yeah, somebody. Yeah, see, this is totally not fair.
No. You got this. You got this.
The one character who does not
You got this.
have a direct damage weapon is... I mean, I'm going to give it one more turn, but I'm going to lose.
No, you dude.
No, I do.
Dude.
Dude.
No,
dude.
dude. No. Dude. Dude. Don't even.
Don't even.
You got this.
I don't got this.
You got this.
Yep, there it is. All
Well,
right.
you could have saved that. It's not like they were just like jamming frost bullets into your mouth.
Oh my god.